All right, welcome back everybody to Zelda Speedruns, where we have Game 2 of the quarterfinals of Wind Waker WaveCrash between Gymnast86 and Dragon and Aloakirby versus Zelkys. And joining us once again on commentary, we have EJ and Minnie. I don't know if Minnie's around because I know he went to the bathroom, but
Hi, I'm
He
here.
got lost. Oh, never mind.
oh, he's here. Cool.
But yeah,
All
this will be game 2. They'll be starting momentarily.
I'm
Yeah.
just waiting on one more runner to ready up here. Oh, they're already.
Intro one more time. Minimum. Could be 2 more times.
Cool.
Alright, the countdown is now started for the race. Good luck to the runners. New file name dropped. 878447.
It's a great name right there.
That's a good one.
And it's doing it again where we're going to have to wait like 30 seconds to actually see him start. Cool.
Invalid run.
Feels bad, man.
But yeah, I guess we can re-explain no MSS to the masses. But surely everyone was here from last race, right? Like no one left, and everyone that was here was already here. Like
Yeah,
they
sure.
couldn't have missed that last one. It was too action-packed. But just in case, this is any percent no MSS. Well, first of all, this is a tournament for any percent no MSS. Best of 3, so this is game 2. Gymnast and Aloha are respectively up 1 up against their opponents Dragoneer and Zelkys. So this could be the last game, this could not be. But yeah, double elimination, best of 3, and this is for any percent no MSS, that being any percent with certain restrictions imposed upon it, that being no MSS from its namesake, as well as PG, that being Puppaganon, skip, and actor unloading. So yeah, what is Manual Super Swim Mini?
Oh man, I'm glad you asked. It is a trick that is often done at the very beginning of Wind Waker runs, where you either pause the game frame perfectly a bunch of times, or you flick your control stick up and down really fast. And you do that to gain speed in the water, and the act of doing that is called a manual super swim, because you're manually charging up speed yourself. And it lets you swim to Dragon Roost to get the Wind Waker early, which is very beneficial for speedruns. But it's also very difficult, so it makes sense to have a category that excludes it.
So yeah, the standard first 30-ish minutes of this category are pretty basic and vanilla casual sequence of events, with some small optimizations peppered in that you probably wouldn't see or do in your actual casual playthroughs, but it'll still be pretty interesting to see little small micro optimizations, and they save a pretty decent amount of time long run. Puppaganon skip. There's a question asking what that is. So basically, if you're familiar with the game, there's a boss called Puppaganon. There are multiple ways to skip it. I think the most favorable one in this one would be the hover, which is a very difficult hover to do, and it saves it lets you skip the quiver and light arrows, and saves 5 to 6 minutes in any percent. But with this being the goal of a more beginner-friendly quote-unquote category, we opted to ban that alongside the other things. Again, this is supposed to be the most beginner-friendly, but in general, this game is pretty difficult. We'll see some pretty difficult tricks, and but hopefully, these runners will be able to overcome them.
And you play Wind Waker on Xbox.
What?
EJ?
Yes. If you
Nice.
mod your Xbox, I guess, and ran an emulator on it, I see no issue, but that seems like a lot of trouble. Also, I forget, Xbox and GameCube are the same generation, right? So I don't know how well it would be as a GameCube emulator per se, but I mean, you could try.
Like using a GameCube to emulate a GameCube.
Ah, yes. But
That's
yeah, I mean, you could try. If you have a computer, you might be able to use your legally ripped ISO to play this on Dolphin, which is a GameCube emulator. And it's not too intensive on the old computer, but other than that, you're probably going to have to like figure out a way to mod your Xbox, I guess. That's an interesting question. But yeah, this intro. Wowee.
Whoa, how the time has flown by.
5 minutes of nothingness. Can you play Wind Waker on your Chromebook?
Is it your school Chromebook?
Those things are pretty weak, I feel like. I feel like you'll get some pretty bad FPS.
Could you? Yes. Should you? Probably not.
Would
Those
you?
Chromebooks weigh like 1 pound. There's like nothing in them. I used to play Binding of Isaac on my school's Chromebook. Binding of Isaac Unblocked was legendary. Yeah, they're gonna get control right now. Kinda cool.
We actually
Pretty
get to play
important moment. Yes, PK.
I think. I mean, if you could find a way to mod a pregnancy test, then sure, but.
Oh, I have Dragon paused. Let me undo that.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah, I missed intro. Man.
Can't read the same thing 4 times. Oh.
He was doing some crazy strats. You really missed a lot.
Bam, side hop off. Okay, this decides the
on.
run. What happens in this next couple moments is very important. Dry roll. Okay, I think
Jim got a good roll.
I don't know if Aloha I was looking at it, but then my brain turned off, so I don't I don't know what actually happened.
I think Aloha got at least a decent roll.
Yeah, rolling out of the water is like a frame perfect A press, so you can get full momentum rolls out of the water. Saves some decent chunk of time. Because you can do that twice.
Alright, so here's Grandma. She is the Grandma. She has a shield on the wall. Foreshadowing? Maybe.
Can I call spoilers on a, like, 20-year-old, almost 20-year-old game?
I think she's also telling you about, your sister. Apparently you have a sister as well.
What?
Okay, we just saw our first epic trick, a save warp. You save the game and then reset the console. And resetting the console actually puts you back on the file select. And when you select your file, it puts you right by this ladder. It's a fun fact.
Enough memes in the chat. It's been 7 minutes. How could someone be ahead? Well, I guess you technically could be by just looking at where they are, but you know, nothing's happened yet.
I don't know, you can lose a lot of time to rolling, so...
Yeah, someone might forget to look through the telescope and just jump off the tower.
What?
You'd have to be an idiot to do that, though.
Who would ever do that in a run? I've definitely done that.
Yeah, I did it in one of the seeding races.
I think I did it in my bug limit PB. I just completely blanked about doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a lot of text and cutscenes, and it's cool things to note are
Pirates, they're pretty cool.
yeah, those pirates are cool. The orca sword training could be a little bit speedy with some strats. The Bokoblin fight and Forest of Fairies, those are like the 2 big ones. And yes, you can play Wind Waker on Wii, because Wii is backwards compatible with GameCube, and that is what Wind Waker is on.
Yeah, in fact, most people probably are playing on Wii right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so easy to soft mod a Wii. But you don't need to soft mod your Wii to play Wind Waker. But
if you get an English copy, you can just play it. Yeah.
yeah, Wii's are cool.
Right, will anyone bonk into the tree? Not yet.
Everyone's clear so far. All eyes on Zelkys, and he's in there.
Ooh. Nicely dodged.
Already doing better than last run. I think Zelkys bonked last time, so.
Alright, Orca Soul Training.
Surely this can't be optimized.
That was some cool rolling.
The barrier skip setup to Orca. That was hard.
Yeah, they're going to be doing some quick combos, holding specific directions.
Yeah, you want to do 3 forwards and 1 back relative to Orca, and you get a cool like quick spin combo that's really fast compared to all the other ones, and it speeds it up quite noticeably. They're about to come up on quick parry, so the theme here is you do 2 of each type of attack where he gives you the OK, with the parry, which is the one that Gymnast is about to do, the cool counter attack. I'm going to do 2. Unfortunately, he failed. Aloa got it.
Aloa got it. Jim got early frame?
I think so. So you have to do 2 of those, and usually you have to wait the same amount of time for both, but if you do the parry in that 2-frame window with Orca, you'll instantly get the second parry, and it saves a pretty good chunk of time for outset.
That's one of the very, very minor optimizations. You can also do a side hop jump slash, and it still counts it. I think that saves like a frame or 2. But...
yeah, it's pretty quick. Well, not like super quick, but it is the fastest way. I don't know numbers, I just do. Aloha going behind the sign. Epic. Jim going in front of the sign. Oh, what a daredevil. What if he read it on accident?
Pretty risky move. So Aloha is speeding right now.
Yeah, I think we should call it now. He's just gonna win. Like, it's just...
yeah, he wins the
Gymnast,
tournament.
Dragon, and Zelkys. It's over.
Yeah, tournament's
He's
over,
ahead.
guys.
Like, it took Jim a whole extra few more seconds to get here. Like, what's the point? Yeah, now we're in Forest of Fairies. He's gonna grab a little hidden red rupee with a quick spin and side hop into this little cutscene so that the Bokoblin notices him and comes towards him and leaves this stump about to climb, because if you don't do that, he'll try to hit you when you're... ooh, lots of rupees. And it's really annoying.
Fun fact, that little tree stump, you can actually jump slash on top of it, and it's faster, but it's like insanely precise.
See? Aloha got a combo. Let's see what Jim does. Yeah, this way that Jim does it is interesting. I think it almost worked. He does a different method, but yeah, you want to do a specific set of inputs to quickly kill the Bokoblins. Don't know if... I think Dragon might have gotten it, because I feel like his fight was pretty good. I wasn't paying attention, though. I feel like Zelkys was trying to do the same thing that Jim did. It's just like some old head strat I like don't know about.
Maybe?
Interesting. We must figure out the truth later, but yeah, they killed the Bokoblins. And now they're gonna have a lot of text in cutscene. Well, like Wind Waker old Zelkys. Right? I think you're... like, I've been in the community for less time, I feel like. I don't remember. Still pretty cool, though, because it kills them fast. So it can get pretty out of hand. Oh no, it's a bird. She should have just jumped in the water to dodge the bird.
Yeah, true. It's kind of stupid.
Pretty high jump though. That would not feel good jumping down to that.
No, but probably feels better than whatever's happening to her right now.
True.
And look, Link's about to show us how to jump into the water. Whee. Tetra, you ruined his demonstration. What the hell?
So we got Aloa in the lead. Going through more text. This is probably the longest string of text. I guess minus the FF1 text, but that's kind of like a cutscene too. But man, there's a lot of text in the beginning. This is why we need to have MSS. Skip all this text.
Next WaveCrash can be just regular any percent.
Any percent post MSS.
That would actually be hype. We never even thought about that, but that would have been cool too. That could be like our any percent tournament if we ever did it.
Or we just
when
get like
we do it.
a hacked version that skips all the cutscenes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's called randomizer.
Wowee. Then we can do great fish item, or not great fairy item manipulation. Wow.
True.
I'm down for this. Epic jump slash from Aloha. Didn't get it. You can like jump slash and not land on top of the post, and it's a little bit faster. Jim opting to just land on the post. We'll see if Dragon does it. I don't know. Okay, it seems like
Be
no
hype.
one.
Uh,
I think Aloha went for it. It just didn't work out, but I don't think the others were intentionally going for it.
yeah, it's kind of precise. I don't usually go for it.
Getting the shield, and we're out of here.
Zelkys also just went for...
Man, who could have seen this coming? Getting the shield?
Shields
someone-
suck.
True. It just makes everything awful. It's like I'm trying to crawl, and I can't, because I just use my shield instead.
Why don't we just skip it in reality?
That's what I'm saying.
So, seems like Jim bonk. Someone posted Jim bonk. He just bonked.
Jim bonking?
I forgot what the emote exactly is, but he has a bonking
He has,
emote.
he has two. He has like bonk and then like an animated one.
So Jim finishing outset sub 16. That's like a pretty good standard for outsets. I think Aloha also got sub 16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aloha
there's-
got sub 16 gong.
Damn. He's schmoovin'.
He's warmed up now.
Yeah, it's over. Jim is shaking, and he's not even going against him.
Oh, so yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we should explain. The races are top to bottom, not side to side. But
Yeah, so it's not an actual 4A race. They're just doing it together, but it's two 1v1s. So it's Jim versus Dragoneer and Aloha versus Zelkys. The head-to-head between those individuals are really all that matters. It doesn't matter if like Jim beats Aloha or Dragon beats Zelkys. But we have 4 runners. It's cool.
no, so yeah, if you have awesome questions about how to speedrun this game, we have a whole Discord that you can join, where there's a ton of stuff about, like, pretty much anything you would need to know to do one of these runs. So
Yeah, we'll answer your questions, but we almost never play Wind Waker. We're too busy playing Fall Guys or Valorant.
that's true.
It's more important.
Aloha had some trouble entering that door. Jim could pull ahead.
This is a side note. I know that Jim, I forgot who it was, but someone was like in the door on the outset pirate ship later on. It like scared me that they were gonna get voided or crushed. Oh boy, ropes won.
Like, you just hold up and press A. Wow.
This is the hardest part of the run.
Truly.
So they're pretty much just gonna complete this little mini obstacle course. We like to call it Ropes 1 because there will be one more instance. In this same ship, in fact, it'll just be a different layout, and we call that one Ropes 2. But this one is to get the spoils bag. We don't need the spoils bag for anything, but we need it to progress the story since we're doing the introduction of the game like casually. It's more of a detriment because it makes enemies start dropping spoils, and picking up spoils is slow because the first time you grab a spoil, it like shows it off to you with like the get item animation, and that loses a lot of time. So hopefully it doesn't happen to anyone.
Got double side
Right.
hops.
Aloha did not fail rope 1 this time.
He truly is warmed up. That side hop from Dragon was scary.
I'm
Pretty
a little
darn close to the ledge there.
I'm actually a little surprised he didn't fall.
So it seems like no one failed rope game. Now that's
Zelkys following just a little bit behind.
Yep.
And now we're gonna save warp back up top because it's faster than walking out.
Mm.
And save warping is just saving and quitting, and then selecting the same file. Bam. Good ladder climb from Aloha. Good. I can't. The way that Jim does the camera there is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Spins
that's
it
pretty
with
good.
him. And those lights look pretty cool over there, Minnie.
Yeah, very bright and yellow.
Wonder if they're on a cycle.
Nah.
No, okay.
Yeah, let's just not explain that at all this time. It's
Yeah,
not
should have been
important.
here before.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Go
it's
back
just
and
it's
watch.
one of those things you had to be there to get it.
Yep.
Who's gonna break first?
Someone in chat. We'll just get chat to do our commentary for us. We don't need to
Exactly.
explain anything.
Not like the YouTube bots can see chat anyway, so.
Yeah. There are some seagulls by this window. That probably means your sister is in there.
God, it's a bus analogy. We gotta explain it now. They're trying to use the Mario Brothers bus.
Abort.
Yeah, so imagine a bus and it has like a really bright light, and if it sees you, you get thrown in jail.
What Mario game are you guys playing? What the?
Yeah, honestly, it kind of works. I mean, basically, there's a cycle. It's continuing the entire time. And if we mash really fast here, and walk to the ladder really fast here, and walk to the rupees really fast here, we can sneak on by on an earlier light cycle without getting caught, and be on our merry way about like 15 seconds faster, something like that, instead of having to wait for the lights. It'll be more apparent exactly what we mean when they attempt it right now. I believe Jim and Aloha are for sure going to attempt it.
Yep.
Basically, TLDR, the lights are moving around, and they're still moving during that cutscene, so how fast we mash and the movement on the pirate ship still matters.
So Aloha is about to give it a crack after these 5 text boxes when he pulls out the Gossip Stone. It'll be good. And Jim is not too far behind, as well as Dragon and Zelkys.
Yeah, only like 10-15 seconds between everybody right now. Zelkys being a little bit behind, but
Aloha kind of scared me. He was in that light for a little bit longer because I think he kind of missed the rupee. Opting to not go. I think he would have made it.
You definitely would have made that, but just
so Jim made the early light cycle, I believe. Aloha made the corner of the early light cycle, which is like better than nothing. Dragon opting to grab some rupees instead, so you see that he didn't go for the quick light cycle. He has to wait a little bit longer for the lights to get off the stairs again. And then they're going to window jump. You jump to the window. Do I need to say more?
So Jim accidentally got that Gossip Stone text after window jump.
Oh my god.
That was fun. Jim was ahead for like 10 seconds. Now he's behind again.
he's washed.
Oh, unfortunately, Zelkys got caught. I think he got caught in his roll and committed to the roll, and then it was...
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we found out from Gymnast, this only loses about 30 seconds, but it just feels bad.
Yeah, at least he grabbed the rupees. If you don't grab the rupees, it's really bad.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's good.
Although he only got 1 red though, so that's...
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah, he did miss 1. This is bad. He might want to go back and grab it if he really want. I don't know. I guess...
Yeah, it probably should.
Yeah, we just missed Dragon. I
you're-
guess Zelkys is about to do it, but we killed the Bokoblin here. You don't like it's. You might think it not be important, but they control the spotlights, and one of them we'll see with Alola and Gymnast later. They're gonna sidle across ledges, and if we don't kill that Bokoblin, you can see it in Zelky's cutscene right now. There's a spotlight at that window up there, and if we don't get rid of it, it'll shine at us and catch us. So we
Very
want to make
convenient
sure.
cutscene.
Yep. Yeah, so the rupee
Yep.
started by
Oh.
by the sale, which is 80. Oh my god, how did Jim not get caught?
Thank you, Ledge.
Zelky's route is interesting. He went through the right door after jail,
Yeah.
but then just did window jump anyway.
Based. Yeah, you might be glossing over it, but they're kind of just like they're running past the moblins. They're like not even doing their job. They're supposed to catch you. So casually, there's an intentional mechanic where when you leave the barrel, the game still gives you like a moment of like reduced visibility from the moblins, just to make it not as annoying for the casual player. But they kind of like super overdid it, so you can just abuse it to heck and just literally run past all the moblins without them seeing you, even though you're like right in front of them.
Yeah, they did shorten the time in HD, but it's still like way too much.
You know, I just realized if Zelky's is going for Great Fish every run, it actually doesn't really matter if he doesn't have rupees.
Oh, because you just get like another round, I guess.
Yeah,
Of rupees, yeah, I guess
it's like
that's true.
the whole thing with rupees is that we need to get enough rupees, but without
Oh yeah,
having
he can
to
just get splish
reload.
rupees, yeah.
Yeah, he can just go wherever he wants.
That is true. Sick game theory, Mini. That was hype.
Anyway, got our sword back. And killing this guy. For no reason, really. I mean, he was just minding his own business.
I think Zelkys was really close to getting caught.
He was, yeah.
Because, I mean, the point is that you can get detected, but as long as you hide behind the wall, you're fine. But I feel like he wasn't really. He kind of went further up, but I guess it's ended up working out.
And now for more riveting cutscene action.
Yes.
Zelkys did not wait for the guy to start walking.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you don't wait. Unfortunate.
And he's also taking 10 years. And I thought the lantern was at a block. That can't happen. If the moblin throws, he throws the lantern still further away than when he like actually grabs you. And if it's in between you and Link, or him and Link, it'll block him from walking forward. Oh,
Yo,
RNG
saved.
Clutch
yellow.
tenor.
It was RNG manip the whole time.
And he'll get the next one right here too. Easy.
It's fine. This is just how he's rupee farming.
Will he go for the second? No, dude. He didn't
What a-
go for the second pot.
You're the only person who's ever broken that pot.
It's genius.
He's still
It's a
going
free
through the right
20
door.
rupees.
Just really wants to show off window jump.
It's a pretty cool strat.
Yeah, this cutscene again. Nice.
That's crazy.
Look, now we can see that the light isn't there anymore because he
Oh,
killed
that's
the guy.
hype. That's actually hype. Window jump 3, easy. Yeah, now the other 3 are in a long cutscene. It's gonna end soon. About like a minute longer for Jim and Alola. And then we'll get control again. The goal is just to buy sale and get to the Wind Waker as fast as possible. However, there's a caveat that we kind of alluded to with Minnie talking about like Great Fish and being able to go wherever he wants. And the fact when you beat the Forsaken Fortress 1, you're put on a special layer of the overworld, Layer 0 for all you nerds out there. And on that layer, at outset, the pirate ship is just there for some reason. And that's where we want to go because since we got the Gossip Stone, that's the trigger that sets the pirate ship to like advance in the story to be like in its next state, which is when the bombs are there and Rope 2 is there. So since the pirate ship is there conveniently, we'll go there. But if we ever reload the ocean, we'll be taken off the special layer. And that's bad because that means the pirate ship won't be there anymore. So they have to do this entire sequence of events of getting the Wind Waker, starting to do cool glitches, which we'll see later. Getting all the way to outset without reloading the ocean, which is kind of scary because it's a pretty long swim. And things can always go wrong. I think we'll be seeing Zelkys do an alternative though, and should things go wrong, the others will also opt to do the alternative because they kind of will have no other choice.
Alright, here is Windfall.
Pretty cool.
Wow, Aloha not even getting flower rupees. Giga Chad.
He's just loaded already.
He is the 1%.
Damn, Jim got one less flower rupee than needed to skip one pot. Unfortunate. But now they're broke. So who's laughing now? Yeah, so Zelkys will be opting to go for the Great Fish strat. So we'll be able to see that. It'll be pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting strat. You see that in all the MSS categories, I think. Well, I guess Hundo, you do Great Fish Swim, but that's...
No, in Hundo you just sail.
Oh, is it really? Oh.
Yeah, I mean...
PST, we do Great Fish Swim, so yeah, if you want to learn about that, go read about it somewhere, I don't know. I'm not explaining it here.
Go to speedrun.com. The route's there somewhere.
Go to ZeldaSpeedRuns.com. Shoutouts to Zelda Speedruns.
Yes.
Anyone ever heard of Zelda Speedruns?
I would like to say that I would like to say that our Wind Waker section, I feel like it's pretty up to date. I feel like we do a pretty good job there. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything.
It's much better than some other games. I will certainly say that.
Shoutouts to Azer, who's been doing that on his own for years, but more recently, some other people have been trying to pick up some work. But yeah, without Azer, the documentation of this community would be significantly worse, I feel like.
Yeah.
So there's sail pumping and or jumping. It's faster than just sailing because you get a little speed boost to bring the sail back out. And when you pump, you get that boost pretty quickly, but it decays pretty fast. But when you jump, you keep the speed in the air. It doesn't decay till you land, so mixing them together is optimal. And they're just gonna get the Wind Waker. And this is where the game explodes.
Yeah, the game, it held up pretty good until this point, but can't handle it anymore.
So who gets to do Wind Waker? Or who gets to do storage this time?
I fumbled the bag last time.
Wow.
On
You saying you want me to do it?
Remember what happened? You had to bail me out.
Alright. So they're gonna get the Wind Waker. And the Wind Waker lets us do a cool glitch called storage, which is like the most powerful glitch in the game. Basically, when you get storage, which is it's done by doing what's called a Wind Waker dive, so they're gonna climb a ledge and then pull the Wind Waker, and then they're gonna cancel the Wind Waker frame perfectly. And that is gonna give them what's called storage. And basically storage is the next time an event happens that tries to take control of the camera, so like talking to an NPC, or trying to pull out an item, or like open a chest or a door or something, that event will be cancelled. So you see Aloha right now, he's about to do a Wind Waker dive, and he cancelled it frame perfectly, and he's going to speak to King of Red Lions, but it's going to just store the text box. And now when he does storage again, that text box is going to come up. So now he's playing with text on screen. And like, so he got storage again, he pulled Wind Waker, and that activated this weird state called camera lock, which is going to let him to charge a bunch of speed and do a super swim. But now, because he had that text box, and he closed it, that actually gave him back storage again. So now he is super swimming, but also he has storage, so he can go store something else. So he's going to Crescent to store a chest on this island, which is going to give what's called chest storage. And the side effect...
It's important to avoid the chews. Until you get the chest, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, Jim is scary.
That was very spooky.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, if you get hit by the chew, it eats your storage. So if that happens, you don't have storage anymore.
Yeah, and now because of like that chest is like a special chest, and when you open it normally, the game is like, whoa, look at this chest and it, like, makes everything dark around you. But because we stored it, it like got cancelled, and everything is just dark forever now until we leave the quadrant. But now, because they stored the chest, the effect of that is that it changes your hitbox a lot. So it means that you can do a lot of funky stuff, like if you swim into this pillar or this platform in the water, it gives you an air refill, which is very convenient because we're doing a really long swim right now. You see Aloa is going super fast, trying to get to outset. And the pirate ship should be here. There it is. And then the most important effect of chest storage is that it can let you walk up some walls. So, after he... yeah, there he is, and he's just walking up this pirate ship. And we can just enter it. And then Jim just following a little bit behind. Not quite enough speed.
Ropes 2. Unfortunately, there's only 2 ropes in this game, ever. But this is the second one.
Actually, more than 2 ropes. There's like 5 ropes here or something. How many ropes is that? Like
Oh, I
6
forgot.
ropes?
One of the subs is like only ropes. Is that like ropes 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Northern Fairy sub is... I guess that could be ropes 3.
Yeah.
That's hype.
Although if you're doing like any percent, there's really ropes 1.
True. Although you don't even really touch a rope, so is that really ropes then?
Yeah. I mean, if you mess up, you can touch a rope. I've done that.
That's fair.
I've had times where like I try to jump down and just end up jumping on like 3 ropes in a row instead.
Let me down.
Yeah, so they're gonna go through this pretty quickly. If you look at Jim, he's gonna do quick grab, re-grab, especially on the first 2 ropes here to like to swing off them really quickly. And then he's gonna do a nice little momentum booster where if you press A at a certain time on the swing, you'll instantly let go, but then instantly re-grab. And that lets you get momentum into your swing sooner instead of just swinging back and forth for longer. Little small optimization that saves a lot of time because you do it twice right here.
Mhm.
So that's kind of neat.
Damn, look at him go.
Yeah, Dragon's ropes 2 going good as well. Loa safety saving. Wait, that's not a safety save. It's just save warping. I'm dumb. Well, it was still for safety because if he didn't do it, he would lose all his progress.
Dragoneer's angle. Yeah. He was
He
not
realized
gonna
it.
land.
That was a little close on the regrab, but
Yeah, so Loa's now doing another application of double storage. He'll be using an NPC text instead of Coral to get double storage, and he's going to swim towards Forest Haven. And the reason why he's getting double storage is to have storage and camera locks so that when he hits the trigger, so when you go to big islands, there's like usually a nice little panning shot, kind of what we saw at Windfall when we first got here, actually. A little bit different, but pretty much the same thing. And it does that every major island, and the game likes to just do a nice panning shot, and it ends once the panning ends. But if you enter camera lock and enter that trigger, the camera lock is stubborn. It doesn't let the camera pan, so the cutscene will never end, and it'll soft lock. So you need to eat the cutscene with storage to like cancel it. Wait,
Did you see Zelkys?
did he do what I? Wait, I'm confused.
He got storage and then he accidentally stored the sign text while rolling, and it ate his
Okay.
storage.
Gave himself text cancel, unironically, for the fans. So yeah, you're gonna see Aloa like blip into another spot. That's him eating the cutscene trigger, and then bam, he's safe. He can move on now. One thing to note, I guess, Gymnast had nighttime at outside Windfall. That means his bomb swim was maybe a little bit less optimal than the rest. So he couldn't use an NPC because the NPCs are gone. At night, so we had to use a mailbox for double storage. It's kind of annoying because it's a one try only. Well, you can re-talk to the mailbox, but you have to do it on that attempt. Aloa doing epic strat, but it's working this time.
Yeah, Loa keeping his camera lock while doing that ledge clip.
the little super swim.
Bam.
Yeah, so the way that works is that usually when there's a body of water above you, this happens in a lot of Nintendo games, I guess like Mario 64 too. You'll just snap to that higher body of water.
Yeah. Also, the way a ledge clip works is you place a bomb like next to the wall, and then you climb the ledge and try to climb towards the bomb, but then the game is like, no, there's a bomb in the way, so it pushes you the other way. But it does it a little too much and pushes you through the wall.
Jim and Dragon both doing the same clip as Alola, but without camera lock, and they're just opting to swim towards the loading zone. However, you'll notice that Dragon and Jim opt to not immediately go in the loading zone, and they're damaging down. You'll see why soon. Because Alola did the swim, it's a lot harder to swim into this spot, so he just opts to damage down later.
Yeah, he uses bombs to damage it on, but...
Yeah. Also,
Now-
Zelkys is doing a different swim for the bombs. It's going to be doing Great Fish cutscene skip.
Yep.
It's a similar double storage application, but it's weird.
Yeah, they're actually... Everyone's going to be doing a cutscene skip right now.
No Raichus. Oh my
Oh, God.
Dude, use the potion. I use the potion shop. That's what
Does he know the strat?
Probably not. So basically, this is another storage application. There's a cutscene you kill all the chews that plays before it spawns the leaf. And we want to skip that. So what we do is we get storage and bonk the tree, which is what you do to get the chews off. But because we had storage, it puts the chews in this weird state. We have to push them out. But because we can push them out, they'll go out of bounds and eventually fall and then disappear. So that delays the cutscene starting.
He just YOLOing this.
Yeah, if we delay it properly, we'll get crushed by this shit at the same time, and it'll skip the cutscene. Although because he never Raichu, the setup is not the same. So we have no idea if this will work or not. See that Dragon and Gem, I believe, got some Raichus. I'm gonna do a slightly different setup. That might have worked. Who knows?
I think he got the cutscene. Yep.
Unfortunately,
Dude, that was so close.
He almost saved that though. That was impressive.
Yeah, dude, if that Chew went out of bounds like 2 frames later, it might have worked.
Yeah, Jim has a Raichu, so he'll be doing a little more of a normalized setup to make this work. If by price you mean a prize pool, there is indeed a prize pool for this tournament.
Yep. We literally just talked about it last time. I think it was winner gets 50%, second place gets 30.
Yeah, then 15,
Yes.
and then
15, then 5.
5
Yeah.
for the special Morse prize, which we should elaborate on when we get there.
Yep.
Zelkys doing Great Fish. So this is a more complicated double storage thing. So I mentioned the panning shots. Did Jim get? Jim got the
Got
cutting
it.
so that's what that looks like. Dragon about to go for it too. But there is a panning shot on Great Fish as well. But the special thing is that there's 2. So we can't. Dragon unfortunately got a
Ooh.
failure point where he got crushed, but the cutscene at the start. So he's at the reattempt.
Unfortunate. He has to get health as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he got it.
Always lucky.
Zelky's going to use the first double storage the first storage to eat the first cutscene trigger, and then he drowns into the second one, and then it puts him in a state like this. Because casually, you get the bombs from the pirate ship when it's at Windfall, after the curse is put on the game, like Endless Night. So if you do that trick, you force that state here, and that's how he goes about getting bombs, as opposed to the outset method.
Also to
And Jim
explain to
is
people
zombie.
who are, yeah, so if you're wondering what the heck is going on with Jim, why is he flying?
Oh,
When Link dies, he has a few frames where he can put in a jump slash. However, the game realizes this and they basically shove you down as fast as possible. But if you're really good at mashing like Jim is, you can just basically hover your way up like this. And this allows it to skip the grapple hook, which takes like 20 minutes by itself to get because it's super far out of the way. And so we can get Leaf early. This looks pretty good though. I think he should be.
Yeah, he should be A-okay. Alola about to start his hover. Dragon having some trouble with the chews.
We have some liftoff. Yeah, let's first we only saw one runner fail liftoff on any hover, so that was pretty good.
Notice, wait, there's a chew that's stuck on the lily pad. He doesn't know. He doesn't, like,
wait,
did you guys see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I saw that.
That is so, I've never seen that happen before.
No, Dragon, don't do it.
That is so unlucky.
Wow.
Dude, I don't think he saw that. That is, I
I'll
have
go back.
never, ever seen that in my life.
That was weird, yeah.
Dude, like, the face angle has to be, like, perfect. Like, how did...
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh yeah, I'm going to show that to him after. That's crazy. I don't even realize I was just happy to stare at his screen at that moment.
Right, Aloha got the hover.
Yep.
Jim getting double storage again. He's gonna go store another chest in the overworld and use that to do some shenanigans. That specific storage spot is annoying because it uses Beetle's barrel on his boat. So it's not a stationary piece of ground, so because it moves, it's the timing for the storage input is not always the same.
Yep. So we're gonna double storage, grabbing this chest storage here. And we're off to a certain place.
Yes. I didn't pay attention to the dragon. Get a right chew. Look, there's a lot on the left here.
I did not look.
Oh boy.
No right side.
No right.
Oh,
Oh my god.
My brother in Christ. Dragon is
You
getting
think he
owned.
noticed?
I don't know.
Did he already do middle? No.
He's getting middle now, but
Does he know? He knows. He knows. But I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, it could
He's
work.
going for it.
So yeah, Jim just teleported here. I don't know how he got there. Also, no, dude, Dragon didn't get
Oh my
it.
god. This is
my
so
god.
sad.
First part is he was... Dragon was playing really well, and then...
Yeah, so just to I guess to summarize, I believe the first attempt had a right side. He just messed up, so that was on him. But then the later two attempts were really unfortunately like stacked against him. Didn't have
Yeah, that's
much
crazy.
control.
We got two no right sides in the same race.
For the same person, too. That's...
So yeah, we missed what Jim did, but Loa's about to do what he did. So he has chest storage, and you could just
Because Wind
walk
Waker.
slowly and clip inside. Jim getting stuck in the vines. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's out of there.
Freedom. That's a big magic.
Good thing he doesn't need it.
It's
Yeah,
also a blue chi jelly.
Why doesn't he grab it? You need 15 of those.
Yeah, true.
Make some blue potion.
I'm having some trouble with peg storage. One of the harder storages in the game. It's kind of
Yeah.
tight input-wise.
Yeah. Classic Jim.
He's actually
Jim
doing
is
it...
not.
Somehow he's doing it... Somehow he's doing peg storage a frame early.
Usually when you get the slash like this, like that, he was fine. He just missed the cancel. But when you get, so you got it there. But when you get the jump slash or like the slash, it usually means you were late on your Wind Waker pull.
Oh no, I was talking... He was getting the Wind Waker pull. He was just somehow canceling it early.
Oh snap!
I guess Jim is just that good.
Oh, I didn't see, but Dragoneer is watching the cutscene.
That is
no.
unfortunate. He
All that time just to watch the cutscene anyway.
yeah. Because the cutscene skip itself only saves like 50 seconds, I think. Dragon, I don't know if you can hear us, but the second one that you failed was because there was a chew that somehow got stuck on the lily pad, and I don't think you noticed. So the
Was that
cutscene
actually
just
on
never
the lily
started.
pad?
Yeah, it was just on the lily pad.
Wow.
Well, like it was stuck on the edge.
That's
Like it wasn't
crazy.
on top of it, but like it had like a perfect facing angle to just get stuck there. Like that's ridiculous.
Who's winning? Right now there's really not. Technically, Jim is a slight bit ahead.
Jim was, but now
Yeah,
he
but
isn't.
he's keeping the text. He's like, it's my text, and I'm not losing it.
I'm not,
That's
honestly,
funny.
respect that he.
Honestly, that still might be faster. Like, well, I guess maybe not. Like, oh, he
No.
goes time. He's like, screw that. So Aloha is doing what Jim was trying to do. He got to that chest, got chest storage again, and now he's gonna swim to Forsaken Fortress 2. Zelkys doing a
little
cool
bit.
Wind Waker dive. Unfortunately,
Didn't
made a
dive
mistake.
enough.
He's getting
There we
owned
go.
by Coral. Oh, dude, Aloha just got heckin' reefed.
Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, so these
he's-
reefs are really annoying. if you get stuck inside them.
No, he made his way out. Okay.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Reefs are just dumb.
Yeah, I got caught in the reef yesterday.
Jim, no.
Unfortunately, having issues with this. Dragon about to attempt his hover. Hopefully it goes well. Unfortunately got the lift off, but did not have the B presses after to sustain the height.
Got on Zoe's ahead, don't worry.
Damn, he clipped in. Look at Aloha go. Ah, went back out.
Jim cannot get that leafing. He
got
got a
it
leg
now.
grab though.
Whoa.
Alright. So Alola's chilling out in Forsaken Fortress 2, and you're supposed to get the hammer and, like, you know, kill Phantom Ganon, but we can't do that, so we just run up walls.
Yep, this is what chest storage does to you.
And I guess
Just
I should
like that.
explain. For those of you who maybe are like, why can't you kill Phantom Ganon? Well, you need the Master Sword for that, and really the only way to get that, I believe at this point, would just be to do Tower of the Gods, which is insanely slow, so
Yeah.
we don't.
See, Zelkys doesn't do the cutscene skip, no.
No.
Dragoneer gonna be attempting hover again though.
Hopefully Zelkys doesn't get spoiled. Cool.
Attempt on the hover number 2. That one looks better. Yes, sir.
Yep. We have
Freedom.
liftoff.
Oh, I was gonna say what happened to Aloha, but he just forgot to split.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's a
damn.
minute 20 behind? Wow.
Owned.
Alright, Dragoneer, his hover should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole point of this is you're trying to like use the tree to guide you, so you can't go too fast or slow. You have to kind of like let the tree guide you to the spot. So it's not just a matter of mashing as fast as possible.
Yeah, this hover's definitely a little tricky to learn, but once you do it a few times, you usually are. But Dragon grabs his leaf.
Jim and Aloha both about to do Helm Rocks. Yeah.
I'm the very creative. Gonzo is not Gonzo.
Damn. Someone asking if barrier skip or Morth hover is more difficult. I would argue Morth hover. I
Yeah.
think barrier skip, because of the, you know, the holy grail status it had for the longest time. I feel like it's kind of exaggerated how difficult it actually is, especially with how time has gone on with setups. I honestly argue that it's complicated to learn, but once you learn it, it's like super free, in my opinion. But Morth hover, it's also hard to learn, but it's also, I think it's just harder. More things can go wrong. More things are out of your control. You have to adapt to more things. And you have to hover too, which is a whole thing on its own. It's not a hard hover itself, but just hovering in general.
Yeah. Like, I feel like... Oh wait, hold on, Aloha's going for storage.
No, dude.
Hold up, this is hype.
Is this my goat?
This is more important. No, the water.
Oh, I missed it.
Save warp.
No.
Save warp. If you can hear me right now, save warp. Damn.
Giga Chad save warp strat. Rip.
He was going for a really cool swim strat here that's only like 6 seconds faster, but it's really hard, and most of the time you're not even going to get close to saving that 6 seconds.
But it looks cool.
It is pretty epic.
Right, speaking of hovering, here's Zelkys.
Looks good so far.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ooh, that is a little scary.
that's not good. There's no way he makes this.
I'm gonna say... Oh, there's a chance. Oh, he good.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot how lenient this setup can be.
Oh my god, Aloha, the bird is that way. That's a sharp jump. Sam. But then he nails it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's
Aloha
Aloha.
just bam, clipping through the floor.
Yeah, with the
And
precise
we're gone.
grab on that ledge,
Easy.
you can clip in.
Yep.
There are multiple methods. We'll see Jim probably do the same method. I think he did the same method last time. We'll see Dragon do a different method. And I think Zelkys, I don't remember what method he did last time.
He I think it is SVA.
Okay, so 2 SVAs and 2 Leafers. But yeah, it lets you skip the boss fight because we can't even fight him if we wanted to.
Yeah, kind of crazy to think how like if Helmrock Skip didn't exist, then just this whole route would not work at all.
Yep.
Like we'd have to do Tower of
No
the
MS
Gods to beat the game.
No MSS, and any percent would be way different.
Yeah.
Dragon's now going to start making his way towards Forsaken Fortress 2 with a pit stop at Private Oasis first. And Zelky is about to grab his leaf. Jim did the similar
Easy
thing.
clip.
Yeah, free. Just a second note. You need critical health for that to be a automatic clip instead of a roll clip. With critical health being a heart and a half at the very least. For some reason, this changes your collision. And yeah, who's winning? So it's a 1v1 race. There's 2 1v1 races happening right now. It's not actually a 1v1 v1 4-way. So technically, just on pure completion status right now, Jim is ahead of Dragon, and Alo is ahead of Zelkys.
Zelkys has been doing this hover for a while too.
Yeah, the more lenient setup is easier, but it takes a lot longer because you have a worse angle when you grind on the tree. It just takes longer.
But he gets it.
Okay, now this time, okay, he's making it again. It scared me last time too, a dragon swim. Oh, dude, that is
Oh,
sea
God.
water before. Oh, but he's here, it's fine.
Oh my
Saved.
god.
Oh my god.
That's
crazy.
very lucky. Very, very lucky.
I can't believe he voided here.
I guess I don't know. I mean, from island to island, the trigger for that happening is like different. Like Dragon Roost's trigger for like drowning on the island versus they're going back to where you were is like huge. And other islands are a lot smaller. Like I think we all expected that to send them back to
Yeah.
Fairy Island.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
speaks to how small the trigger is, close to the shore. Oh no!
Oh no.
He scraped his head against the waterfall. Must have
He's
hurt.
not giving up his text box though.
So now Loa and Jim are making their way down to Hyrule once their respective cutscenes are over. And that's where endgame will begin, I guess. And I guess that means barrier skip is coming up. The freest trick in the game.
Although as we saw from Zelkys last time, it's sometimes can give people some trouble.
Yeah, it's very precise. Very, very, very precise.
Yep. Luckily the setups are all pretty consistent.
The dragon coming up on Forsaken Fortress has plenty of air.
I mean, technically Aloa's ahead, but we can't really say that because endgame.
Like, just if this was like a 4-way race right now, it would be Aloha, Jim, Dragoneer, then Zelkys.
Yes.
Aloha and Jim are pretty close though.
And they do have enough leeway where the backup hover that'll come into play later will probably cement that, but things that are in their control could still go wrong. Like they could just play poorly and things can happen.
Many things can happen.
Hopefully they don't play poorly though.
Nope.
I hate this castle interior cutscene.
It's Why do I need to see this? Can I just go?
Takes forever.
It's like a 45-second cutscene for no reason. So it's Gymnast versus Dragon and Aloha versus Zelkys.
Yeah, it's a best of 3, so it's just happening. The same matchup that happened last time is happening again right now.
Yep. So if Gymnast and Aloha win, they'll have won their best of 3s, but you never know.
Alright, Aloha coming up on Barrier Skip. He's just first going to do Knockback Cancel, which is just play Wind Waker in the last frame of the invulnerability, so that the barrier will no longer knock him back, like so. And he will now do Barrier Skip. There are many methods. Aloha pursues the 9 side hop method, we'll see right now. And this is to get into a specific position. He will now get a specific angle, and then he will then drop the bomb on a specific animation frame and hopefully just go through the barrier. Going for the legendary second frame, hold up.
Doesn't get it. Oops.
Pushing Tetra out of the way, because if she nudges you at all, when it comes to the side hop setups and the trog setup, if she nudges you at all, it's really bad. Jim's setup, which he's about to do, it really doesn't matter if she pushes you at all. Well, it does, but in the way that she ends up pushing you, if she does, it doesn't matter. So if you take a note at Jim, he's going to do an entirely different setup.
Yep. Aloha unfortunately doesn't get it again.
Yeah, the most annoying thing about failing this is just dealing with Tetra. Well, I guess Jim's setup avoids that, but it still is it's a lot slower. Assuming both of them first try it.
Alright. So for Jim's setup, you already see it setting up a certain angle here.
Lower gets it.
Nice.
Raid from ZeldaSpeedRuns 2.
The new setup for Barrier Skip, that was Wind Waker HD. Unfortunately, they can use a glitch called item sliding to get a bunch of negative speed fast, so that's
Just
a little easier.
unfortunately or fortunately?
I said unfortunately.
Nice.
I agree. Let's see if Jim gets
Patch
it.
item. Nintendo patch item sliding. It's OP.
Easy first try from Jim.
Yeah, they found like some new like angle snapping thing with the shield, like angle change with the shield, that made it easier for them to get their angle in HD, I think.
I know Alberto put out a video of like a week or so ago about it.
So now Loa and Gymnast are going to do trial skip, and they will do the roll clip method. Although Jim will do a slight alteration of the roll clip method. I think Aloha had a little bit of trouble last time, if I remember correctly. So hopefully he gets it quickly here. Does a certain grab with the leaf on the ledge to get into a partially clipped state so that he can then do a roll clip. While Jim, you'll see, will use a bomb to partially clip first.
That magic's a little low from Aloha, but it should be fine.
Yeah, Dragon doing an
Yes, this
alternate.
one.
Dragon doing an
Yeah,
alternate
he needs
setup for
magic.
home rock
Yep.
skip. Did what's called the SVA setup, which is a more of a normalized setup as opposed to the freestyle leaf. So now Jim is doing a bomb push ledge clip. Wowee. Dude, how the heck does he do it? I don't understand.
He's insane.
He does that so cleanly. That is not an easy setup for those of you who aren't super familiar with Wind Waker.
Yeah, like arguably Aloha's method is way easier. I would say at least.
Oh, I'd agree. But he gets it, so.
Right, and just like that, Jim is ahead of Aloha now. Not that that matters for either race, but it's cool.
For the restream winner, you gotta...
Yeah. For those race time points.
Right, exactly.
Zelkys landed on the opposite side of the island. He's fine, basically have to swim around, which leaves a little bit of time.
Yep. And here we have Maze, which is always the same, so...
You know, we're just getting light arrows from here. And again, light arrows don't actually let us use the bow until we have a quiver as well. I mean, usually getting the bow vanilla gives you a quiver as well, but because we didn't do that, we got that quiver on the way here. Gym damaging down ever so slightly. Just above that magic health threshold that we'll see in Puppy Ganon.
What got bad spawn? Feels bad, man.
I think.
Alright, Dragon on his way to Hyrule. Wait,
Wait,
wait, no, he's fine.
Yeah.
That confused me, the way he went through that sequence of events with Zelkys. He brought up camera lock with the text up and then got rid of it, so then he was in camera lock with text. Okay, that was fine, but that just confused the heck out of me. That was interesting. It works.
feels a little unnecessarily difficult, but...
I just thought he accidentally got rid of storage, and I was like, oh snap.
Good luck getting storage with chest storage on.
I think there is a convenient spot on this island, but it's more so you're blind. It's like the worst part with
Yeah.
that chest. Oh, I think his speed is dead. Oh no, never mind. That looks weird, because he was pause buffering and the island was like loading. So now both Alola and Gymnast are scaling the grand staircase. Wait, did Alola just walk
no.
past?
Deciding to not kill that
I
guy.
feel like we've had this conversation before, but last time he didn't do it, but this time he actually did. Like, he just walked past that guy. He's in for a rude awakening. Wait, it followed him!
What?
Bro, was that intentional?
Is Alola just secretly a genius? What?
Holy... Never doubt our goat ever again.
Dude, Alola, he's always doing these crazy things, and they seem wild when you see them at first, but then you realize he's actually just an absolute genius. Like when he does right side morph hover in any percent.
He's a madman. Gem and Alola are both about to start their Puppet Ganon fight.
Yep. Dragon
in Hyrule.
Zelkys trying to get up on that ledge, but
I think he's in the wrong spot again. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to hit the correct spot from a charge swim, but it's easy. We do have a skip for this cutscene, but if you skip this cutscene, PG is not loaded, and PG skip is not allowed in this category. So even if you did unload him, you couldn't do the skip anyways. So we have to fight Puppet Ganon. But you are correct.
pretty cool skip, gotta say.
Yeah, it follows the same concept. It's like Deku cutscene skip. Except there's no giant chin to help us. Dragon pulling up on barrier skip. I believe he does gym setup as well. And then Zelkys will eventually do 2 side hop, I believe.
Right, Puppet Ganon. A lot of sniping with the bow during this fight.
Last race Jim had a really good PG, so
yeah. Wow.
oh my god.
If he got that.
I would have just left.
Still insane.
Damn.
That is an insane PG one.
Wait, I'm confused. Did he get first try Morth and Morth ever just went slowly? Because he can still PB by a lot.
Wait, Jim?
Yeah. I think, right? Yeah, 118, 27.
I guess.
Something must. I might maybe bad Morth RNG or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the setup for the Morth ever went poorly. Got
Nice
a
grip
grip
shot.
shot. Oh my
Wow.
god, that was
Like
sick.
a quadra kill.
The triple.
Dude, that was epic.
This PG so far from Jim has been ridiculous.
Dude, that was sick.
Great. Looks like Dragoneer failed Barry Skip.
Yep.
Aloa not doing his pulse buffer strat this time.
If he joins
Yeah,
for the
well,
inter if
yeah,
he
we
joins
need to-
for the interview, we need to ask him about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna interrogate him on the Moblin and that.
Someone write down all of
He's
our
I know
doing
he's
questions.
doing it.
Dude,
And he gets it.
Dude.
God.
Oh, Jim's.
Literal.
Okay, that was a little
Oh,
scary.
gee whiz. Yeah, he did that last time, J-Wist. Like, he did it intentionally twice. It's a strat he's going for.
I feel bad not talking much about Dragonair and Zelkys, but at the same time, like, when I'm seeing stuff like this, it's like, what the
Also, a nice Barry Skip from Dragoneer.
So I think we're going to see Jim start his RNG fest. But I think he will just opt for the hover immediately.
Yeah.
The Jim's Morph PB is still 0. By the way, speaking of morphs, what are we talking about? So basically, we don't have the grappling hook, so we can't just climb this room normally. So instead, we're going to have to do a clip through the ground using one of these chains to get to the middle floor. But then to get to the top floor, we're going to have to use the warp pot. And there's a wooden lid on it. And so the idea is that we're going to burn the lid by shooting one of the morph enemies with a fire arrow. But for each one we shoot, it's only about a 1 in 5 chance that it actually burns the lid. So
he's going for the... Oh, he couldn't get it. He was trying to go for the swim. Oh my god.
oh my god, Jim.
So yeah, that was a 1 in 5 chance, and he got it.
He's
First
done
try.
3 races for this tournament, and all 3 have been first try. That is a 1 in 125 chance.
So it's looking like, unless something goes horribly wrong, he's on 118.10 pace.
Yeah.
That was a massive gold, too.
Oh, there's a rogue fairy. Seems that Aloa did not get the Morse that he liked.
Aloa going for the crush. I
Oh,
guess he's going
snap.
for that morph prize.
He saw last race. So
Whoa,
he's-
Jim's skipping one plank, going for the next one.
That's crazy.
So many. Oh,
Oh
no.
god.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, he did a weird glitch to kill the Morth, but then get it stuck to him at the same time. Because usually a Morth only drops hearts when you kill it with the sword. But when you do this glitch, it's like supposed to be dead, and the next time that you kill it with whatever you kill it with, it remembers that it got hit by a sword, and then it just drops a heart. So he'll kill it with an arrow, and it's not supposed to drop a heart, but it will drop a heart. And you can use that to hover into it and live this hover. And we got liftoff.
Right, here he goes.
Hard a little bit to the right, but he can just slide on the pillar. And, not even. He's just fine. All right, and he's in.
Damn.
All
Right.
right.
Jim
118.07.
could get a 117 with a really good Ganondorf.
Yeah, I don't know how his Ganondorf was on PB, but
Right.
Oh no, Dragon got hit by a volleyball. But he's fine.
You okay there?
Yeah, I was yawning.
that was a pretty big yawn.
I think it's the lowest 5th try, I think, at this point.
Oh,
I think that's 6 for Aloa. He's on his way. We might have to count 2 people's morths today. It's crazy.
that could be a new record for the amount of morths having to be counted in a day.
Probably. Oh, really? Oh no, not more scandals. Oh, whoa. If Dragon accidentally walks into a lantern, he will die.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he's not grabbed a safety heart.
Like here, I would be scared. I guess he's taking a safer approach. Because when you go for the,
Oh,
he almost backflipped into the other one. But no, dude, that is terrifying.
That was wild.
Opting to not grab another pot. Bold. So you will not have full magic for PG. He'll have 2 less shots, which could go poorly if the first phase doesn't go good.
yeah, I mean, you can always just wait for the guaranteed shot if you're really that worried, but that is a lot slower.
Oh, see, Loa's grapple skip failing.
That looked
One of
good.
the greatest mysteries of this world. It's like, that looked exactly the same.
Might have accidentally taken a step when he was turning around. But like, that's the only thing I could see that maybe could have caused that.
Damn, he
that's
really is just
8 or
getting
9?
owned.
I think that's 9 or 10 maybe.
I think it's 8. I think, assuming that everything was proper. I could be wrong though. Jim
Chat
about to
tells.
start fighting Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Yep. So if all goes well, albeit it would be very tight, he could 117.
Yeah.
I don't know. His goal's what, a 458? Guess it's possible, but it'll have to be
like
speedy. So he opted to split up his quick spins into 2 sessions.
I don't think I can 117
Yeah,
now,
I don't think so anymore.
but could still PB by
True.
a lot.
2 PBs back to back. Kind of terrifying. Alola finally is free from his curse.
Nice.
I didn't see what the official number was, but
I think it definitely didn't beat it, but
no,
I think it might have been a personal
It is.
PB. And with
probably
that,
was.
Jim has
Right.
PB'd and
118.
finished.
118.02.
2. Wow.
Beat his PB by nearly 2 minutes today. Very impressive.
Yeah, this side of the bracket is getting scary with how much Jim and Aloa have improved throughout their preparations.
Yeah.
Alright. Question's been posted to Jim if he wants to interview, so.
And with that, I think Jim is now versing Nimzo in round 2. Locked
Yeah.
in, I think. That'll be a
That'll be
match
quite a
for
race.
sure. Nimzo is fairly new, but insanely good at the game.
Right.
Yeah, his PB is what, like 117 something?
Yeah. Aloa's doing right side, like,
Yeah.
like straight up.
Crazy. Is he gonna do the bomb throw?
I don't think so. That would have been
Dang.
cool though. But that was terrifying. Did that not move the Morth?
How's he gonna do this? Because he can't. Like, a target slash might go too far now.
Yeah, what is?
Yeah.
Oh no.
He can still make it. Ah.
Nope.
It was a valiant effort.
I wonder if he just did that on the fly because the Morth is closer to there, and I didn't really think of
Alright, let's see
repercussions.
if Zelkys can get a better barrier skip than last time. I really hope so.
Oh, okay. Apparently Jim's gonna join us now for an interview, so.
Oh boy.
Right?
Welcome.
Hello.
GG.
You won the game.
GG's. It's true, I did insert the Master Sword into Ganondorf's cranium.
And you got
Yeah.
2 PBs back to back.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, a little suspicious on the Morph RNG.
Yeah, I was surprised by that also.
You've done 3 races now, and your worst is still 0.
Yeah. The only time recently it wasn't like first try Morth was in the practice run I did before the seeding race, where I did it twice and then just went for the hover, but
Oddly
Yeah.
convenient.
yeah, very convenient.
But yeah, with that, you're now versing Nimzo in round 2. And
Ooh,
maybe
that's
like,
exciting.
maybe like 2 or 3 weeks from now, once this round's over. Yeah, he's quite a menace. I mean, we all knew he was good, but the fact that he got second seed was kind of crazy. He like popped off during one of the seeding races.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Loa is setting up his Morth hover. Well, I guess he's setting up the Morth first. And unfortunately, it was too close.
Second Morph hover.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The incident. The bottom right player, Zelkys, is doing barrier skip. They're opting to do 2 side hop. Did they? They might have done 1 side hop earlier, right? Because they only did 1 side hop there. I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, definitely.
Dragon finishing up phase 3. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, Jim, that specific like sequence of like the combo you do for the Bokoblins, is that just something you've always done? I don't think I've seen that before. For Forest of
what?
Fairies.
The 2 forward stabs.
Yeah.
That was just the strategy I remembered today. I don't know if I've always done it, but
I see. There seems
Fair
to be
enough.
some strat withholding. I'm gonna have to look into this. Hiding secret. And then Aloha literally has like 2 things that she's pulled out of nowhere.
Yeah, Loa's been doing some crazy strats.
Pause buffering, crypt shot.
That was weird. I still have doubts in my mind if him luring the Moblin was intentional, but I would believe it if it was true.
I think it was.
It looked intentional, so we're gonna go with that, but
Yeah, Aloha's strapped up right now with 2 Morths by his side. I don't think he'll actually kill both. but he could. Wait, did Alola die to Ganondorf last time, or was that Dragon?
That was a dragon.
Dragon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now he has? Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he got 3 morphs.
Oh my god, Aloa's experiencing what happened to me last time.
Oh yeah, your morphs last time were awful.
Yeah, at least the leaf blowing portion is awful.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're going to blow forward, and he went backward. It's like, okay, we're gonna go blow forward again, and then he went backward again, and I was like, okay, well, I guess we're not doing that.
And Alola should be good to go. Yeah. I can never look a screen straight in the face when someone's doing liftoff. I just have to look away. And he did not opt to get both of them. Scott won. And it seems the dragon is going for Morths. I've not been paying attention to how many he's done so far.
Haley in chat wants to know how you do your trial skip, Jim. How do you have that capacity to press that many buttons in that fast?
Practice and just muscle memory.
That sounds like something someone who's lying would say.
Yeah, just like that morph RNG muscle memory.
Yeah. You guys don't know the Morph RNG muscle memory. That's why you guys can't always get it first try like me.
Yeah, that's true. You've been dealing with morphs since like 2018.
Yeah, I discovered the trick, but did I tell you everything?
No.
Yes, we know, Jim. Your brain's a supercomputer. Yes, we know.
Dragon got his Morth RNG. That's neat. And Zelkys tapping barrier skip. Two-side. I think that was a late bomb drop. At least visually.
I feel like a lot of these fails are just bad bomb timing. I do also notice that he's just like tapping up quickly to walk to the wall, towards the wall. Like I normally just hold up after the spin.
Oh yeah, I know.
He's tapping it very quickly. I don't know if it's long enough.
Dragon having some issues getting the Morths. I don't know if he tried to go for the setup with the first one. The roll is just poor. I guess we'll see right now. I haven't been paying attention to that. But there is a nice easy setup for the first Morth. Yeah, he went for it. Oh wait, he messed it up. I think it's because he pulled the bow before. I don't even know how it works exactly. But if you just backflip pull bow, you can just neutral slash and you'll get the Morth stuck to you. Dragon has a good Morth. Assuming it doesn't decide to betray him. Which could happen at any moment, but it looks like he's good. Has a safety Morth for safety.
Wind Waker safely.
Morth being kind of a butt here. Okay, there you go. Really didn't want to get up there soon. Ooh, run! Dude.
Whoa.
People... Yeah, I understand that you get spooked when the Morth falls. We gotta start moving out of the way, folks. You got so much time.
Dude, that morph went so far though.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I did not think it was possible for him to fall off on that.
We should always pause buffer when we move so that we can react to if the Morth falls or not. Oh, how'd you look at that? It stayed.
Wow. Nice. What a friendly morph.
Whichever one that is, Steve or whatever.
Oh yeah, Jim, enlighten us. There are names for the three, but are they distinctly named? Like, is the one that you are next to from the pot named a specific one, and so on?
I think if I remember correctly, the one you jump out from the pot to is Steve. And then if you're still facing the loading zone to Ganon, the one back left is Joe, and the one back right is Bernard.
I see.
Okay.
And that's more important than what's happening with Alola right now.
He's finishing his
Oh
run. Eh.
no, the dragon.
Dragoneer, no.
Unfortunately, didn't leave in time. The Morph is now down here. But yeah, Alola is doing phase 2 of Ganon right now. Ooh. Oh, he is too hard, he's fine. And it should be GG, unless Zelda does a weird shot here and bounces it off the wall. Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, I'll stop talking. Oh my god. Run. I think that cancels the shot, right? Like, she got hit, so...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
On sub 130.
Owned. And he is now done.
GG.
He's Alola. 129.53, according to race time.
Oh,
Alright, and that gives us the second win of the bracket.
Dragon getting his lift off. That's good. And it looks a-okay on the lineup with the heart. Just has to land on it. Bam. It's doing pause storage, apparently, with that lineup on the pillar.
It looks like Zelkys has DNF'd.
Yeah, said he's struggling too much with barrier skip, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
GG's then, and with that, the race is now officially over for both sides. So now, Jim moves on to round 2 to face Nimzo, and Alola moves on to round 2 to face the winner of PK Slam versus Eric Hill 09.
Yeah.
And with Dragon and Zelkys moving down to losers round 1. Or I guess losers round 1 and 2, depending on how, like, the bracket seeding.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have a party in here.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello. GG to both of you.
Yeah, GG's, everyone. Hello, GG's.
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 We have some questions for Yellow, some very important questions.
Ah,
One, did you make the Moblin follow you intentionally at Grand Staircase?
yeah, I always do that.
That's hype. And 2, when did you start doing the pause buffered crypt shot?
Oh, because, I mean, it's hard to do the unbuffered.
Yeah.
And it saves time if I get it, so
Yeah,
I guess
true.
I want to play safe in race, so...
I see. When
Yeah,
did
that's
you
fair.
find that out? Like, when did you, like, make that little setup?
Well, when I was practicing the thing, I noticed that it was so much easier when you buffered it. So I just went for that.
I think I'm gonna steal that. Maybe.
Go ahead.
I'll watch
Also, you went for the right side morph of it.
Yeah, that
Oh,
didn't end well at all.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were a bit close to the edge, but
I didn't practice that, so I guess it's another example of do not do what you didn't practice in runs.
yeah. But yeah, good race.
Yeah, with that, you'll face the winner of PK versus Eric whenever that happens.
Yeah. And Zelkys, you were having some really good paces, like going in barrier skip, but
145 is
skip.
free.
yeah, you'll get sub 130 by the end of the tournament. That's my prediction.
Thank you. But man, I just today I cannot do the barrier skip. Like, I got it quite often lately, first try or second try, but not today.
Yeah, sometimes it is a hard trick, you know.
Also, that morph RNG.
Yeah, the morphs.
Yeah, today was the worst.
Yeah, but I might have the record. I have no idea. Maybe by 1 or something
Yeah,
like that.
we'll have to go back and check, but it was definitely bad.
I'm sorry if I somehow unloaded my bad RNG onto you.
That's
Yeah, it's
that's
like
that's
3 in a
alright.
row.
I'm already used to that with TTYD. No problem.
Yeah, Dragon's about to start fighting again. I don't know if he has a safety heart or not. I didn't pay attention. Oh, no, he does. He does, right? Does he?
I think he does, yeah.
Yes, I think.
I guess we'll find out in 20 seconds.
Yeah, again, Aloha will be going against the winner of PK versus Eric, which I think they're the only match who hasn't done any races yet. So, looking forward to see when they schedule theirs for.
Yeah, and on the other side, there's some partially completed matches. Zor and Gob is 1-0 in Gob's favor. Me versus Ronano is 1-0 in my favor. And Jaywis versus Enved is 1-0 in Jaywis' favor. And those will probably be done sometime in this week.
Yeah, still got at least 5 more races for this round.
Looking good for Dragon. Quick phase 1, it seems like. Seems he shook off all of the Ganon problems from last run. He died. Did he die once or twice last time?
He died twice, I think.
Yeah. The first one was kind of unfortunate. He just got like
Yeah,
clobbered.
just instantly hit twice. You know, he's showing us how it's done like a professional now.
And angle looks good. Should be a-okay. And with that, I think that's time for him.
GG.
GG's Dragon.
Well, it looks like he's already waiting to join VC.
Well, let's bring him in then. If I can ever find the ZSR Discord.
Oh yeah, what happened to Dragon at Dekuchi cutscene skip was something I've
yeah.
never seen before.
That was crazy. Yo, GG.
Hello.
I played really bad, I feel.
You kind of got trolled at Dekuchi.
Yeah. Oh, and the last one I failed, I didn't even go for it because I didn't want to like miss it again. I have to redo it. But I exploded the bomb. I threw it away. It barely hit me. I got hit into the corner and I bumped the chew out.
Oh,
You
Wow.
didn't say anything about
Wow.
that, but
I didn't even notice that.
so I just stopped. There's no point in me still going. I would have
Yeah.
lost it again.
I don't know if the other runners like saw it all, but Dragon had an attempt where the chews were like went towards the wall, but one of them was just stuck on the lily pad. Like it just ended up naturally getting stuck there, and he didn't notice. And I think none of us noticed until like he went
Yeah.
for the crush.
It was like on
Oh.
frame for like 1 frame while you were running for the chin, and we were like, wait a minute, there's a chew there.
Like I've never seen a chew get stuck in the lily pad before.
Yeah, and then you had none on right side as well. Aloha had none on right side too.
Yeah, I think I failed that 4 times. Did I die 3 times to Ganon or 2?
2, I think first
Yeah,
run.
2 on the first race. Yeah, just like crazy bad Dekutree RNG in that second race.
I was doing pretty good before that, and then I lost 8 minutes to Leaf. I also failed the hover.
Yeah. But Wind Waker's a hard game.
This game
Yeah, really
sucks.
good
We all
race.
hate it.
Yep,
Pain.
but that's why we're here.
So yeah, those are first 2 races of round 1 completed. So Jim has won against Dragoneer and Aloha has won against Zelkys. So they will be going to round 2, and the other 2 will be going down to the losers bracket. So they're still in the tournament, still got another chance. Because it is double elimination.
Alright, but GG everyone.
Yeah, GG.
Gee, everyone.
GG's. I'm assuming we're ready all to get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that concludes everything we
No
got
need for a
going
third
on.
race.
Right.
Count the north.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It'll be
Nobody
fun.
wants to do a die to a pig race.
Oh god.
Right here, right now.
That's the greatest category. What do you mean?
Yeah, why haven't we added that to the extensions yet?
What about Jotwad?
That does exist.
That's on there. Yeah.
Let's
It's kind
go.
of bad though, in my opinion.
What?
Dude, it's stupid. Like,
It is pretty stupid.
It's stupid, but that's kind of the point of it.
Go Home and Die is so much better.
True.
Anyway, while we're talking, stop us from talking about more weird Wind Waker categories. GG's to all the runners today. Gymnast86, Aloakirby, cdragoneer, and Zelkys. On the CSR front, we really don't have like anything else today for some reason on a Sunday, which is wild. And I don't really know if I'm gonna send you guys to a raid, but I'll find somebody here in a second. Make sure you go ahead and give all of our runners today a follow, as well as my two co-commentators, EJ and Minnie. And with that, I think we are ready to head out. So we will see you all next time.